Ayo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Tayshawn07. Alright y'all, I just got another message, and I check my messages frequently, so this message actually hit home with me. And even though it's like way far out there, like on my list of things to do, I decided to put this as the next video that I make because it did hit home with me. Okay, this response goes to Ashley's 9/11, and Ashley, I respect you, and you know, for it took a lot to ask this question, because it really not a lot, it's just, you know, not too many people would ask this question. So alright, the question that she asked was, how hard is it to be gay? It is very hard. It is very difficult these days to be a homosexual. For some, there can be family issues. For others, there can be relationship issues. For many other people, and I see this a lot, it can be friends. Now the reason why I say those three is because family is very important, and I know a lot of families are very Christian oriented, and a lot of people bring their kids up in, you know, Christian atmospheres. Don't get me wrong, I am a Christian myself, God-fearing man. I love the Lord with all my heart. But, you know, a lot of people fight against it for so long, and a lot of people hide it from their family. I know I did at one point. My second point is, you know, from friends. A lot of people are afraid of losing friends because they like the same gender. You know, it's kind of, it's difficult because I just forgot my whole third one, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you my story. The reason why I say, you know, it's hard, because for me, I was brought up in a very strict and very Christian oriented household. So, you know, it was crazy. And even, you know, friends, I was always afraid of losing them. Going from elementary school to middle school, I went through complete and utter hell because of the way I talk and the way I act. I have very feminine ways, I must admit, and at that time my voice was very squeaky, very girly. So it, you know, it equaled up to me being gay. At that time I knew nothing of me being gay. I knew nothing of I like boys. I always knew I was different, I just didn't know exactly how different I was. But it went so far as from people throwing paper at me to people writing my name across things, passing letters about me. When I walk through the hallways, oh, there goes the faggot. Yeah. And you know, I actually went through a whole suicidal phase. I have tried to commit suicide multiple times because on that one account, because it was beating me down. I was afraid because it was like, if I tell my family, how are they gonna treat me? If I tell my friends, are they still gonna be my friends? And you know, it took me a while to get over it and become who I am now. But I had to fight. Not just emotionally, but physically. I had to fight. And I ended up fighting with myself because it was like I didn't want to not be normal. I wanted to be normal like every other child. I didn't want to be treated any different. I wanted to, you know, be like everyone else's kid, and the parents be oh so proud. But it was always something different about me, and it's like I couldn't figure out why, but it was always something different. And you know, it really touched me, and even now it makes me kind of afraid for my kids in the future, because less than 4 years ago, an 11-year-old boy was shot by one of his classmates because he asked the young man if he would be his Valentine's. On Valentine's Day, the young man came to school and shot him multiple times. If this is going on between 11-year-olds, can you only imagine what's going to happen when they hit teenage years? I mean, I don't know. Maybe y'all can voice y'all opinion. Maybe y'all can tell me something. But I know for me it was hard. And I struggled so much. I fought so much to get to where I am now. And I can actually say I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable in my skin, because I remember at one point I hated myself with a passion. I thought I was foul, disgusting, everything. But now I love myself. And I realize that there's no one else that can treat me like I can. There will never be another me. There's only one people. One. So Ashley's 9/11. Yeah, it is very hard. I mean, that's just my side of the story. But if any of you all have any input or anything to say on this matter, please hit me up. Post a response, comment, blog about it, anything. But as usual, I'm out. So yeah.